Africa, what's up? It's your girl Tombra right here, and this is Cannabis Table. Over time, I've heard people saying that cannabis isn't embraced in Africa. That's not a fact, that's only a rumor. Today, I shall brief you about cannabis history in Africa. Now, cannabis was introduced to Eastern Africa from Southern Asia and was distributed widely within Africa, mostly after 1500. Africans developed diverse culture of cannabis use, and tobacco was introduced to Africans from the Americans in the late 1500s. It gained rapid and widespread popularity. Now, cannabis was outlawed across most of the continent by 1920. Africans resisted its prohibition, and cannabis production remains economically significant despite its continued legality. Initially, cannabis cultivation and consumption was accepted. It was legal in the most colonized part of Africa between the 1870s and 1890s. One of the major reasons why the colonies began to turn against the native use of cannabis was they thought that it made the population lazy and thereby reduced the efficiency of their workforce. After 1890, various colonies moved to criminalize cannabis cultivation and its use. However, it was politics happening thousands of miles to the west across the Atlantic that finally caused a blanket ban on cannabis in Africa. Cannabis has been grown continuously across Africa for at least 100,000 years. Since the financial crisis of the 1980s, illegal cannabis production in Africa has been increasing. However, government is realizing that there's business in the growth of this cannabis, and illegal production is now giving way to a legal market. As cannabis legalization increases across the world, African nations are not getting left out. 9 African nations have legalized cannabis. These are South Africa, Uganda, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Lesotho, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Malawi, Eswatini, and Morocco. Africa will become an even larger producer of cannabis in the future. Cannabis is entering another phase of evolution. Remember, at Poppy Weed, we're bridging the gap between cannabis and Africans. You can follow us on all our social media platforms to get updated about what's new. Thank you for watching. I am Tombra Suroba, and I'm signing out here.